You're watching the Goes to 11 Craft Crawl. Hey everybody, Rick Peterson here, Goes to 11 Media. Today I am out in Port Coquitlam at Taylight Brewing. I'm joined today by Sarah Harbert.
Hi.
How are you doing, Sarah?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. And Golden Chan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, buddy. Now, Golden, you are the head brewer here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and sir, you're doing the sales and marketing?
I do sales and marketing and all the outside events.
Perfect. So, guys, I came by here today. I found their beer was looking pretty darn good. I saw them at the Fort Langley Beer Festival, and I'm like, I gotta come and talk to you guys. Awesome. So, thanks for having us in today. We've got a bunch of different beers here we're gonna work through, and we're gonna pick your brain as far as what's going on with the different beers.
Okay.
And now, so Golden, as a head brewer, tell me, how long have you been doing that for?
So, as a brewer, I've been doing it for about 3 to 5 years now. But as in the brewing industry, I've been in it for about 15 years.
What are we gonna start with today?
So in the back here we have our Craftys Lager, and that's a craft brew lager. My inspiration behind that is kind of like a Molson Canadian Budweiser competitor. It's got corn and rice to make the body light, yet it's using some very fruity hops to bring up the fruity notes, Mosaic and Idaho 7 to be exact.
It's very nice. It's light. It's this. Yeah, as you're saying, it'd be kind of along the lines of like not all that, but you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah. So it's a craft lager.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. What's our next one here?
So this one here was the Slack. This is our flagship beer. It's a hazy pale ale, and we're using
Mosaic hops.
Yeah, we got Mosaic hops in there, Denali hops.
Look at me go, eh?
Good job.
Mosaic hops is a very, I guess, it stands out. It's definitely one of my favorite hops as well, and it's also got El Dorado in it. So
Really?
we're trying to go for a very big fruit punch.
It's also probably our most popular selling beer.
Yeah, that's outstanding, right? Like, I mean, guys, if you're liking a hoppy beer, and the Mosaics, I've had the chance to try Mosaics with some of the other breweries, and it really is on trend, I would say. A lot of guys are really liking the Mosaic hops because there's so many different notes with it.
Yes, yeah. It's very distinct. Very strong tropical fruit notes on it.
Pineapple.
And the Denali is where the pineapple is really coming from. Yeah, super strong Denali.
Very nice.
Pineapple on that guy.
Beautiful. What do we got here?
So the next guy there is, I believe that's our ISA, the That's It ISA. And so this guy is a wild ISA. It uses was a wild yeast, but now it's not. It's now, what's the word for it? It's classified as a Saccharomyces yeast, Saccharomyces saccharomyces. It used to be classified as a Brettanomyces yeast. So it's got all the really funky,
Almost like a star of anise, almost.
actually, yeah, not funky. There's no funky notes, but it's got the strong esters that are associated with a Brettanomyces without having the kind of farmhouse flavors to it.
But do you know what I'm talking like that little bit of a licorice note?
Yeah. So that's kind of part of the fermentation process will give you those flavors.
Wow, that's cool.
That one we call our Crushable beer. It's only 4.5%, so you can have a few of those.
Yes.
What do we got here?
And so that one's the Rolling Stock IPA. That's our IPA, our house IPA. We're using an East Coast style IPA. We use the East Coast style yeast, and the hops are Amarillo, Centennial, and we use Cryo Citra. So you'll find some very strong citrus notes as well as some piney notes behind that.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's, and again, hoppy, so on the hoppier side, right? So really nice. I like that. This is unique. I've got ahead on you.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading ahead.
So that is our Hoppy Yeast Hefeweizen. So it's a hoppy Hefeweizen.
Say that 5 times It's unique though, eh?
Yes, yeah. So it's kind of I saw a trend of people moving towards a hoppier Hefeweizen because the esters that are produced with the Hefeweizen yeast is very banana, a lot of strong esters, and I was hoping to couple that with again Citra and Mosaic, and getting those notes to kind of mesh together.
It's really unique. That's, guys, something if you come here, give that one a try. Is that a regular one for you?
It will be until it's gone. Yeah.
Get in here quick. It's really unique. I like that.
Awesome.
Now, are we jumping to this one?
Yeah, so that was a bit of our experiment, and we wanted to see how well it did. That's a double IPA, it's a double dry hop, double IPA, and that guy's got yeah.
It's like a Timmy's thing, eh?
Yeah.
Double.
So we call it the double fist punch. And so
I saw it on one of your things. I was laughing.
that guy's got what is it, 8.2% and 100 IBUs.
So that one's not a crushable.
No, well, it could be, but you're not going to last long.
Yeah.
Wow.
So very strong. I would say very strong dry fruit notes on that guy.
Yeah.
And those are that's really what comes through for me.
Okay, let's go to this next one here.
And so that's our local Poco Czech Pilsner. So that's a Czech style Pilsner. We use Czech yeast, we use Czech saws, and a local Pilsner malt to brew that. So you notice the very kind of earthy floral notes from the
Is there
saws.
more malts that I'm tasting in that?
All we have in there is Pilsner and a little bit of Munich malt to give it a little bit of a
Because there's something different with the malt that I'm picking up with that. That's really it.
So it's definitely more depth of malt character compared to the Craftys Lager.
Absolutely. Yeah. Very, very good. And it's funny because but it's not super complex,
No,
right? And I don't mean that in a derogatory way.
as a lager should be.
Yeah, it's very good. Awesome job.
Thank you.
All right, this one's been calling me.
So that's a
We've been
Gates.
eyeing that one.
I've been eyeing this one. This is a pretty nice looking beer. So
It is. I'm actually quite proud of that myself. It's the Gates Park Bloom. It's a hibiscus and blackberry sour.
hibiscus. So how did you get hibiscus?
Well, there's a couple places that do sell it.
But like, is it dehydrated?
Yep, it comes to me in like dry pedal form.
Really?
And you just gotta add it to your beer. And so one of my mentors from back in the Stanley Park days wrote up this last recipe with that, with hibiscus. And as soon as I used it, I was blown away by the color it gave as well as the depth of flavor it gave. So, yeah.
Definitely hits you. And you know, like if you're into sours, like this is going to be something right up your alley. It's got some pucker power to it, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But it's unique though. Like you can what's the berry you used?
Blackberry.
Blackberries. Yeah, because you get that. There's the sour hits you, but then once the sour kind of abates, you do pick up the different. We'll call it the aromatics, I guess, of the blackberry. What's this one?
So this guy's our black tie black pilsner. It's a short spear style. Yeah. So we got that guy. It's pretty much the same as our pilsner in terms of hopping and malt, except for it's got midnight wheat. So the midnight wheat drives the darkness as well as the coffee notes, the roasted notes, without being astringent. So that's the beauty of midnight wheat.
Very nice. All right, what do we got here?
So this is our last one, and this is our Peace Park root beer porter.
So smell it first.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Are you serious? This smells just like you have to smell this. It's just like a root beer. Like that's unreal.
So what we did with one of our festivals is that we put in a scoop of vanilla ice cream and made a root beer float, an adult root beer float.
Really?
Yeah.
That was Brittany's idea.
Yeah. That
the ice
was a
cream?
big. Yeah.
I'm off camera.
Yeah.
Wow, that is nice. I'm a huge root beer fan.
Perfect.
Right? Yeah, and I've had all kinds of different root beers. The sarsaparillas, whatever. But my favorite to date is still the Henry Weinhardt's.
Okay.
Their root beer.
Yeah.
I refer to that as a sipping root beer because it's so full bodied It's kind of nice to sort of roll it around before swallowing, right? And you get that full body, the creamy feel of it. You're on track with this. It has that same sort of full body, creamy feel to it. Guys, when you take a whiff at this thing, I mean, literally, if you hadn't have told me it was beer, if you had just handed it to me and told me to take a smell, I would have thought it was root beer.
Started drinking until you got drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have been convinced that. Who put something into my root beer? I definitely want to try that with some ice cream. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a killer, right? So now, any of these are you selling retail, or is it? What are your plans for the beer? Sorry,
Yeah.
are you doing strictly off sales here, or are you going to be canning and putting into outlets?
Yep, we've been canning and we are growing in the amount of liquor stores that we're in. We're on tap at a few different restaurants, pubs around the Tri-Cities, into Vancouver. You can check our website, it lists everywhere we're being sold.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is this one available?
Yes, yeah, we have a few cans left of it, and then we've decided to hold off until the fall and then bring it back again.
It's kind of like this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really, really nice. You know what? That's a real surprise. I have to say that. I saw it on your website,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, let's see what this is all about. But I have to tell you, that is probably, out of all of these, the biggest surprise beer.
Awesome.
They're all spectacular, guys. You got to come down here and try them out. Each one has their own, we'll call it merits or specialty redeeming qualities that are really, really nice. But if you're looking for something that's going to make you go, holy cow, that's this one for me. This one as well, the blackberry hibiscus. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And as I say, if you like sour beers, guys, you're going to love that one. That was really, really cool. But what you've done with all the different hops, awesome job. Well done. Thank you. So, guys, get down here, check them out. You guys are open 7 days a week, right?
7 days a week, yep.
All right. And then when you do it, you have open mic nights for
Wednesday night.
Wednesday nights.
Open mic night. Come down, it's a lot of fun. A lot of good local talent comes around. It's awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So guys, get down here, check it out. Taylight Brewing, website down below here for you. Give them a chance to sell you on their amazing beers. They're absolutely phenomenal. Don't forget, give us a like on this video, click subscribe, give us a reminder button as well so you don't forget on any of our future segments. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next Craft Crawl. Talk to you later.